There's been quite a severe heat wave in Southeast Asia this year, all across the region: Philippines, Vietnam, Cambodia, Burma, and Thailand. Where I was last week in Nakhon Si Thammarat, some railway tracks actually buckled under the heat. The staff had to put ice and water on them to try and get them back into shape. It's been really hot. It's quite normal for it to be hot between January and April, but this year's been even hotter. But around mid-April to late April, we start getting summer storms. And unlike the rainy season, where it rains continuously, these storms only last for an hour or so, but they can be quite intense, and there was one such storm yesterday. I left home yesterday around 2 o'clock to take my lad to football, and where we live it was fine, it was sunshine and clear skies. But in the direction we were heading, I could see a very, very black sky. It looked really ominous. And the nearer we got into the downtown area of Hat Yai, the rain just started getting heavier and heavier. And at one point, there was very little visibility, and there was even some flash flooding. When we got to the football stadium, there was no electricity. So I had a chat with a few of the guys that work there, and they told me that nearby an electricity pole had blown over. And I assumed it was a fairly small problem and that it would be fixed fairly quickly. Anyway, by the time they finished playing football, there was still no electricity. And I started to realise that it wasn't a small problem, it was a big problem. But I didn't realise quite how big until I looked at some photos on the Hat Yai municipality website today. As I'm making this video, I can hear thunder rumbling again outside. Hopefully the storm today isn't going to be quite as big as the one yesterday. I'll let you look at the photos, and as you can see from the number of people involved, it was a very serious event. There were people from the local electricity authority, from the Royal Thai Army, from the local municipality, and a whole team of ladies who are helping to clean up. There's always an amazing response to these problems and disasters in Thailand. I've seen it before with flooding in Hat Yai, and then of course there was the 2004 tsunami. The Thais get organised, they mobilise hundreds or thousands of people, and they just get on with the task to fix it. And many of these photos, you can see it's quite dark, so they obviously worked quite late into the night. I don't know what time they finished. As far as I know, everything's back to normal this morning, so they did another great job.